I'm Hench.
And I'm Scrapped.
And we are going to show you how we made this enormous Krubie puppet from Warframe.
Good boy. Yeah, who's a good boy?
This is easily our biggest project to date, with so many challenges to overcome across a variety of disciplines. So let's talk about how we made our Krubie. We started off with the skeleton of our Krubie. This rigid armature used a combination of square aluminium bones, as well as modular printed ball joints. It came together super fast, and started to give us a real idea on how big he was going to be. With the larger movements handled, we moved on to the smaller expressions. We knew that the lack of eyes meant that the ears and mouth would need to do all of our lifting for emotion, but you can accomplish a lot of expression with a little bit of puppetry. We made some temporary ears too, and it was a lovely moment seeing him really start to come to life here. We carried that life through to the tail, using lots of flexible materials, so we got wagging for free. Then it was time to face the biggest challenge of the project. The neck and legs needed to be extremely light and flexible. We opted to mold and cast these elements, taking the time to carefully clay up our pieces. I always enjoy mold making as it has this sense of alchemy, as you use precise mixes to convert something into a completely different material. Fiberglass, on the other hand, we both despise, but we got through it with a minimal amount of stepping. With our molds complete, it was time to start pulling finished pieces in this lovely, flexible urethane foam. Casting huge pieces in an expanding material is always nerve-wracking. Too little and you don't fill it, but too much and you can explode weeks of work. But with some refinement, we had consistent pulls of light, squishy pieces, ready to anchor onto our printed torso. With these pieces finished and the days and days of sanding behind us, it was time for Hench to paint everything. I always enjoy watching the paint process happen. It's where we transmute lumps and blocks of raw material into a real living thing with life and story. Finally, we had all the touches to finish the project. Running control cables, attaching all the wiring and the lighting, and affixing all the small details. There's something special about this moment, as everything comes together into a whole greater than the sum of its parts. We had a finished Krubie after months of sweat and tears, but we are immeasurably proud of this project and everything we discovered along the way. Plus, we've got Deviri's goodest boy to keep us company wherever we end up.